Hey YouTube and Facebook fanatics for alligator snapping turtles. I'm here to introduce my tank setup and Gator, my alligator snapping turtle. He's a male. I actually got him when he was the size of a quarter, and within 7 to 8 months he has more than quadrupled in size and is actually the size a little bit bigger than a baseball in circumference. I'll show you him here shortly. This is my tank setup for now for him. It is a 40-gallon breeder with plenty of surface space for him and about 6 inches of water, 7 inches of water that has a mega filtration system on it, which I'll show you. Those are fake lily pads in there, giving them coverage and more security in the tank, and a live pothos that kind of helps with keeping the water clarity good and sucking nutrients out of the water to grow. And it's been in there. Started off with 3 leaves, and you can see now it's gotten a lot bigger. And you'll see some silver sides. They are not goldfish. They are silver sides swimming in there. He munches on those. He gets crayfish and some artificial food as well. I breed marbled crayfish, which I'll show you here. Don't mind the medicine ball there. Over there, marbled crayfish are in there, and they're all females, and they have babies on their own. I take those crayfish when they're full grown after having a clutch or two of their own babies, and I put them over here in Gator's tank, and they are treats to him. He literally chases them around. So without further ado, I apologize for the glare off the clean glass. I keep his tank spotless. It doesn't smell. You will never smell a turtle in this house. This filtration system is why I bought it, and this filtration system will handle his home all the way up until a 400-gallon cube, which someday he will be living in. But right now, we got 40 gallons. And I will move in here and show you guys my custom stand. This was a stand that was probably built in the late 80s or early 90s. It's all wood. And I stripped it with stripper, which was very hard to do. I don't recommend anyone uses that stuff without proper protection. But then I went back and sealed it up, weathered it, sanded it, painted it, sanded it down to a mint green finish. And then I put polyacrylic over it, 2 coats of polyacrylic, so it is completely waterproof. And you'll see here, I redid the hinges and everything on the doors. I'll move in here and show you the filtration system. Whoa, bam! Yep, I got the Fluval FX6 in there. Let's see if I can focus there. Oh, sorry, it's fuzzy. I don't know why it's fuzzy. It's not able with the shadows, but you get the idea. So that is the filtration system right now. Going up into the tank. There's that glare I was talking about. You can see there's the out pipe right there for the Fluval and the in pipe. There is a cobalt heater in there. Or not cobalt, sorry. It is a Hydor heater in there. It's been doing really well. You can see Gator right there. See if I can get in close to where there's no glare. Oh, glare. Oh, it's terrible glare in here. I'm sorry. But you get the idea. There he is right there. Started off, I've had Gator since he was the size of a quarter. He is now bigger than a baseball in as little as 9 months. And still shedding. He is always flaking. He's pretty clean right now, but he is always flaking, showing me that he is growing and he's pudgy. And we'll scan the tank here. Nice algae growth on my driftwood. Things growing in there. You can see there's silver sides. Got the tail on that one. Didn't quite catch the whole fish though. I started off with 24 of these in here. I feed them an array of silver sides like these, minnows, and they're all wild, from farms, fisheries out here. So they're not goldfish. And like I said, the crayfish I breed here, and he gets those all the time as well. See the rest of the tank and the skull. So he's becoming his own personality too. He doesn't try to bite me. He hasn't started coming to me yet, but I don't hand feed him, so keeps him pretty natural. When I take him out for maintenance on the tank and stuff, he doesn't like to be out of his home. But yeah, so there's my tank with my alligator snapping turtle. And I do keep the heat at, it fluctuates, you can see here, between 77 and 81 degrees. It goes back and forth depending on the time of day. He hasn't gone into brumation or hibernation since I've owned him. I don't, being that he's an indoor pet, he will always be an indoor pet. He won't have brumation. I won't be letting him go to sleep for very long. Keep his water warm and his temperature warm and his atmosphere warm, and he'll do just fine. And believe it or not, I know what it involves in having a 25-pound to 100-pound turtle. I don't speculate he will get to 100 pounds in my care because I don't know if I'll live that long. But I should see him at 20, 25 pounds, which a turtle that gets to that poundage is about 10 years old or so. And I will have him then in a 400-gallon cube. And I am really excited to have a 400-gallon natural-scaped pond system for him indoors. So, all right. Any questions, let me know. Take care.